Now we will revise the basic things you should know about trigonometric ratio. Okay. You have, for the all of us, you have three trigonometric ratios. What are they? Sine, we just write it sin, cos or cosine or tan. Sine, cosine, tangent. Sine is writing short from sin, cos and tan. What is cos? What is tan? Okay. The sine you can write as, now we can use trigonometric ratios only for the right angled triangle. So when you use to use the trigonometric ratios, you should have angle. So I name the angle as theta. Okay. In a right angle triangle, one side is right angle and other two are acute angle. You should know the one acute angle. Then using this angle, you have to name the three sides of the right angle triangle. Okay. The angle sides opposite to the right angle is called hypotenuse. It's called hypotenuse. For the hypotenuse, okay, this side is hypotenuse, so we write it as H. This is adjacent, A. This is opposite, we write O. Then you can get the sine value, cos value and tan value of this angle using these three sides. What is the sine value of this angle? Sine theta. You can get sine theta by dividing opposite side, length of the opposite by the length of hypotenuse. You can divide the cos value of the angle, the cos ratios of the angle. You can get by dividing the length of adjacent side by the dividing length of hypotenuse. The tan theta you can get by dividing the length of opposite side by the length of the adjacent side. The sine is opposite to our hypotenuse, the cos adjacent to our hypotenuse, the tan opposite to our adjacent. So there's an easy way to remember this one. The sine, cos, tan. What is this word? Sokotoa. 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 Remember that word. Sine is opposite to our hypotenuse. The cos adjacent to our hypotenuse. The tan opposite to our adjacent. Remember that word. Sokotoa. Okay. Now, when you you should know when to use these trigonometric ratios. Okay? Sine, cos, tan are called trigonometric ratios. You should know when to use these trigonometric ratios. We can use sine if we know the opposite and hypotenuse. We can use cos when we know the adjacent over hypotenuse. We can use tan when we know the opposite and. There are two cases we get from the trigonometric ratio questions. First thing is we have to find the length of the unknown side. We have to find the length of the unknown side, and we have to find the magnitude of the angle. Those two cases are coming. The sum question, they will ask you to find the length of the side after giving the angle. The some cases, they give you all the angles, all the sides, and they ask you to find the. Now, there are four examples. In each question, the one side is given and the angle is given. You have to find the length of the other side. Okay. One side is given, one angle is given. You have to find the other side. So, you have to select the suitable trigonometric ratio. Okay, let's go to the first one. Now, when the angle is given, you have to name the two sides. The two sides mean side you want to find the length, and the side length is given, and the side you want to find, you have to use these two, or you have to name these two sides using the angle. Okay, this is opposite, this is the writing opposite of hypotenuse. Use this word. So, the opposite hypotenuse. So you can go to sine. The sine mean the sine is opposite to hypotenuse. Now get the sine of this one. Sine 30 degrees 25 minutes is equal. What is opposite side here? You have to find x. The hypotenuse is, okay, students, still down to the cross multiplication. First find the value of this one. The sine value of 30 degrees and 25 minutes. Now, okay, you will get this mathematical table book for the Excel. Okay. In the first page, you will have the logarithms. The next page, you will have natural signs. The next page, you will have natural tangent. For the trigonometrics, you will need only the natural sine table and the natural tan table. In the natural sine table, the upper part is natural sine, the bottom part is natural cosine. The cosine means cos. So sine and cos, we are finding on the same table, and we have to go tan to the next table. Okay. In the bottom side, there I have the natural cotan. The cotan is not in your syllabus, so you will have to use only the natural sine and the natural tan table for the exam. Now let's find the 30 degrees 25 minutes. Okay, when you get a trigonometric ratio, okay, when you go to trigonometric table, first now we have to find the sine value of 30 degrees and 25 minutes. So you have to go to natural sine. In the natural sine, okay, you have to use the upper column and the left hand side column. Upper part and the left hand side column to get the value. The bottom line and the right hand side column is for the cos. And there is a mean difference. So in the sine, mean difference we have to add. Okay, in the sine, we have to add the mean difference. Now, let's go to the 30 degrees and 25 minutes. Let's go to 30 degrees. What's the value for the 30 degree? Okay. Here, there's a multiple of 10. So you have to go to the 30 degrees and 20 minutes. 30 degrees and 20 minutes. Okay. That is 0, 5. 0, 5, 0, 5, 0. Okay. Then in the same row, you have to get the mean difference related to the 5. It's 13. You add 13 to this one. Then you will get 0.5063. Now what is the value of the sine 30 degrees 25 minutes? 0.5063 over x over 20. Now these days, okay, the last few years, they haven't given you to divide. Always they have given you to multiply. Now that's why I say that these days the geometric questions is getting easier. So you can just cross multiply and find the value of x. 0.5063 into 20. Now multiply. Forget the decimal point. Then you get 5063 into 20. Write the 0. Then multiply by 2. 2 into 3, 6. 2 into 6, 12. 1 remain. 2 into 0, 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 into 2 into 5 is 10. Now count how many decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you should have 4 decimal places. So you have to keep decimal point after the first 0. Then x equal 10.126 meters. You have to remember, in sign, you have to add the mean difference to the value. Students, now we got a second question. In the second question, the one angle is given. Now, what are the two sides you have to find? The x and the 100. X and the 100. Now, these two sides, side you want to find, the side the value is given, you have to name according to the angle they have given. Now, because this is always hypotenuse because this is opposite right angle. This is adjacent. So adjacent hypotenuse. You have to go use cos. Adjacent hypotenuse. So write the cos value. Cos 25 degrees 12 minutes is equal adjacent. Okay, cos means the adjacent of hypotenuse. What's the length of the adjacent? You have to find it. Take it as x. Then hypotenuse is 100. Now get the cos of 25 degrees 12 minutes. Cos also you have to find in the natural sine table. Okay. You have to go to the downside. You have to use these two rows. Bottom line and the right hand side column. Now go 25 degrees. You have to go to 25 degrees 10 minutes first. 25 degrees 10 minutes. 10. Okay, 10 you have to get from the bottom. Some are taking from the, then don't make a mistake. Cos you have to get from the bottom. 25 degrees 10. What you get? 09051. 09051. Then the mean difference. What's the mean difference? You have to get 2. Two is 3. Remember, in the cos, always you have to subtract the mean difference. The value you get the mean difference, always you have to subtract. Okay, from 0.9051, when you subtract 3, you will get 0.9048 equal x over 100. Now do the cross multiplication. The x equal 0.9048 into 100. Then x equal, when you multiply by 100, what happens? The decimal point should jump to the right hand side by 2 times. So then answer comes 90.48. The value of x is 90.48 meters. Okay, so now we go to the third one. Look at the third one. The one angle is given. The first thing is, according to the angle, you have to name the two sides. The side you want to find and the find the value is given. Now, according to this one, this is opposite. This is adjacent. So, opposite, adjacent, tan, toa, tan. So, right, tan is opposite to adjacent. So, tan 29 degrees 53 minutes is equal, opposite is x, adjacent is 50. Now find the tan value of this one. Tan, you have to go to find the tan, you have to go to natural tan. Okay, tan and sine are almost same. Tan and sine, tan and tan are almost same. Okay, in the tan table, also you have to add the mean difference. The tan value also you have to find using the left hand side column and the upper bar. Okay. Now first you have to go to the 2950. We have to find 2953. First we have to go to 2953. What is the value of 2950? And one more thing, Lama, you can see in the trigonometric table, the values are starting from 0 and goes up to infinity. Okay, goes up to infinity. So remember, some values, there are values greater than 1. So they have mentioned the decimal place, but they have mentioned the decimal whole number only in the first number. So other also not zeros. Also they are also the same as the first whole number in the mentioned. The make it the make it tan වල තියෙන වැදගත්ම දා tan වල 0 to infinity වලමයි යනවා. එතකොට the sin වල cos වල 0 point තියෙන හින්දා අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. cos tan වල පළවෙනි පිටේ ඔක්කොම තියෙන 0 point. ඒක පටන් ගන්න second page වල යද්දි ඒක 1 වලින් පටන් ගන්න. එතකොට එයාගේ යට තියෙන ඔක්කොම column එකේ තියෙන 1 point. සමහර ඒවා 2 වලින් පටන් ගන්නවා. එහෙනම් ඒවා පටන් ගන්නේ 2 point. වෙනස් වෙනවා නම් ඒගොල්ලෝ හැම එකටම දාලා තියෙනවා. හරිද? Okay. Now go to this one, 29 degrees and 50 minutes in tan table. 29 degrees and 50 minutes. 50 you have to get from the upside. You have to get 50 from the upper bar. 29, 50 is 0.5735. Okay, 29, 50 is 0.5735. Then you have to add the mean difference. What's the mean difference without the 3? Is 12. Add 12 to this one. Then you will get 0.5747. So tan 29, 53 degree. Okay, 29 degree. Okay. Tan 29 degrees 53 minutes 0.5747 equal x over 50. Then you can do the cross multiplication. 0.5747 into 50 equal x. Now multiply. Right, 0. Then 5,747 you can multiply by 5. 5 into 7, 35. 3 remain. 5 into 4, 20. 20 plus 3 is 23 to remain. 5 into 7, 35. 35 plus 2, 37. 3 remain. 5 into 5, 25. 25 plus 3 is 28. Now give the decimal point correctly. Here there are 4 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then answer is 28.735 meters. Okay, students. Now we'll go to other type. I told you there are 2 types of questions. First thing is they give you the angle and the side. First you have to find the length of the other side. The next type is they give the 2 sides and you have to find the angle. There are 2 sides and you have to find the angle. Now in this one also, these 2 sides mean the sides, the values are given, the lengths are given. You have to name according to the angle. Now angle you have to find is this angle. So this is hypotenuse, this is hypotenuse. So you have to decide, you have to use which one, the sine, cos or tan. You can easily say opposite hypotenuse. Opposite hypotenuse. So you have to get sine. Sine theta equal 85 is opposite divided by hypotenuse is 100. Now when in trigonometric question, when you are dividing, you have to divide to 4 decimal places. You have to divide to the 4 decimal places. Here 85 or 100 is 0.85. Only 2 decimal places are coming. So if the decimal places are less than 4, you can write zeros. Then 85 or 100 is 0.8500 is sine theta. Then to find the theta, you have to get the inverse of this one. So we write it sine inverse. Sine equal to minus 1 down. Sine inverse. 0.8500. Now, you have to go to the sine table. You have to go to the sine table. Now, inverse, you have to get the value from the middle and get the angle. Now, go to the 8500. Okay. So, මතක ගන්න sine බලන්න ඕනේ left hand side column එකේ උඩ තියෙන භාගය. Okay. 8500. 8500. 8500. 0.8500. That's that. Go to the nearest but the less value than the 0.8500. There are two values 0.8496 and there are 0.8511. So you cannot take the greater value, so you have to get a less value. So you have to get 0.8496. The angle is 58 degrees and 10 minutes. Then you need the four more. You need four more. The four you have to get in the main difference in the same row. There is no 4, there are 3 and 5. So you can take 3. Okay, the value relevant to 3 and the angle relevant to 3 is the 2 minutes. Remember, in the sine, you have to add the main difference always. So angle is 58 degrees and 12 minutes. And 12. When you're finding the value or you're finding the sine when you're finding sine or when you're finding sine inverse, always remember the main difference you have to add in sine. Now go to the next one. Here the angles theta you have to find. The two sides are given. Name them according to the angle. This is 29 is adjacent, 5, 50 is the hypotenuse. So you have the adjacent hypotenuse, you have to go for the cos. So write cos theta. Cos means the adjacent of hypotenuse. This means 29 over 50. How can you have to divide by 4 decimal places. How can we divide? First divide 29 by 5. First divide 29 by 5. Again divide the value by 10. Then this is easy for you. Okay. For the 29, 5, 25, 4 comes, give the 1 point and take a 0 for the 38. Okay, 29 divided by 5 is 5.8. When you again divide by 10, you will get 0. You need 2 more zeros. Then cos theta equal 0.5800. To find the theta, you have to get the cos inverse 0.5800. Now cos also you have to find in the sine table, natural sine table. But you have to get the angle from the bottom bar and the left hand side column. Go to the 58, okay, 5800. Where's 5800? Now, මෙතන කට්ටිය වරද්ද ගන්න සැනක් තමයි මේකෙදි ගන්න ඕනේ මේ 0.5800 වලට අඩු වැලියු එකක්. වැඩි වැලියු එකකට යන්න එපා. අඩු වැලියු එකක් ගන්න. බලන්න 0.5800 ට අඩු වැලියු එකක් තියෙනවද කියලා. You have 0.5807 and 0.5783. You have to go to 0.5783. What's the angle? 45 degrees. And the minutes you have to get from the bottom bar is 40 minutes. So you need 17 more. The 17 you have to get from the main difference. The value is 7. Remember, when you finding cos or cos inverse, always you have to subtract the mean difference. From 30 minutes, when you subtract 7 minutes, you will get 33 minutes. The answer is 54 degrees and 33. Here's the theta you have to find. So name the two sides given according to the angle. This is opposite. This is adjacent. So opposite adjacent. Opposite adjacent is tan. So you have to get tan. Tan theta equal opposite of adjacent. 60 over 50. Cut 0. Then 6 divided by 5 is 1.2. The tan theta is 1.2, right? 3 zeros. So sine value can be, sine value and the cos value are always less than 1. So 0 point always come. Tan can be greater than 0. The 1 point, 2 point, 3 point may come. Okay. Now theta is tan inverse 1.2. You have to be a bit careful, okay? For the sum tan values, there are only 3 decimal places or the 2 decimal places. You have to be careful with that also. Okay? Write down 1.2000. You have to go to natural tan. Okay, you have to go to natural tan and use the right hand side column and the top bar. 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2 second page. You have to get a less value. There is a 1.1988. So 50 degrees and 10 minutes. You need 12 more. Go to 12. Find the 12 in the mean difference. There is 14 and 22. Get the nearest value 14. Okay, 14 is 2. So in the tan also mean difference you have to add. So you will get 50 degrees and 12. Now look at this question. Now you have to find the value of theta. Okay. So in the past papers there will be this kind of questions. Okay. Now to find theta, you can see there are 2 right angle triangles. Now our target is to find theta. To find theta, you should know, okay, this hypotenuse is given, then you should know either this side or this side. So this side is we cannot find easily, but this side we can find easily using the small right angle triangle. When you consider small right angle triangle, okay, this side, this angle, okay, we have to consider this angle 30 degrees and 25 minutes. So this is x. I'll take it as x. This is opposite. The 80 is the hypotenuse. So opposite hypotenuse, you have to go to sine. The sine, using sine, you can find the value of x. How can you find it? Okay, sine 30 degrees, 25 minutes equal x over 80. They get the sine value. 30 degrees, 25 minutes. 30 degrees, 25 minutes. 30, only 63. 0.5063 equal x over 80. The cross multiplication. Then x equal 0.5063 into 80. Write 0, then multiply by 8. 8 into 3, 24. 8 into 6 is 48. 48 plus 2 is 50. Then 8 into 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. Then 8 into 5 is 40. Now, how many decimal places? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is 40.5040 meters. Until you get the exact final value, don't round off or don't write only 1 or 2 decimal places, write all the 4 decimal places unless they have mentioned in the question. Now, this side is given. You can know the 40 degrees, you know this side, that is 40 and 40.5040. 0 doesn't want, so 40.504 meters. Then you can consider large right angle triangle. So when you consider large right angle triangle, the theta is the angle, so this is opposite, this is hypotenuse. Then you have to go to the side. The sine theta equal 40.504 divided by 100. Now divide by 100 and write this 4 decimal places. So you get
0.40504.
Now you can see here there you are getting 5 decimal places, but you need maximum 4 decimal places. Round it to 4 decimal place.
Then it's become 4.4050. This is sine theta. Then how to get theta? Let's get inverse. Sine inverse of 0.4050.
Find where 0.54050 is in the sine table. 4050. You have to get 4041. 4041 is 23 degrees 50 minutes.
23 degrees 50 minutes.
You need 9 more. 9 is not there in the mean difference. So you have to get 8. 8 is at 3
minutes. You add them, then you get 23 degrees and 53 minutes.
For the oral examination, in these days you are getting this kind of question. But there are some more things you have to remember. The first thing is you have to remember how to measure the angle of elevations and the angles of the depression.
Now let's take this example. There's a column. There's a tower. Okay. At the top of the tower,
there's a man. Okay.
So man's horizontal level you have to mark.
The angle of elevation and the angle of depression are always measured from the horizontal line.
Now let's see, this man is looking up. Then angle of elevation is measured from the horizontal line. This is the angle of elevation.
Always remember, the angle of elevation is measured from the horizontal line. So draw the horizontal line, then mark the angle of elevation. Another thing is, the man is here. He is looking down the vehicle on the road.
So he is looking down the angle of depression.
So many students are making mistakes. Angle of depression also you have to mark from the horizontal line. Horizontal line making the angle එක තමයි measure කරන්න depression එක.
සමහර අය ගොඩක් අය mark කරන්නේ මේ angle. This is not the angle of depression.
Angle of depression and angle of elevation always you have to mark
from the horizontal line. Draw the horizontal line.
Another thing is, if they have mentioned the height of the person, they consider the person as a dot. The other thing is, you should know the bearing. Bearing is the angle measured from due north, clockwise.
Now there is A and B. You have to find the bearing of B from A.
You have to measure the bearing of B from A.
එතකොට north එක අඳින්න ඕනේ A වල. From A කියලානේ කියන්නේ.
එතකොට north එක අඳ ගන්න ඕනේ A වල. ඇඳගෙන
clockwise angle එක ගන්න.
This angle is called bearing.